Cris Cyborg,
Hey.
September 25, you're fighting
Yes.
in the same card as legendary Acelino Popo Freitas.
Yes.
Just tell us about, we saw your media work, your workout. Just tell us about your preparation going into this fight. It's different from your prior fights.
I've been working really hard. It's different in MMA. You cannot do the boxing in MMA. Same in the boxing, in the people boxing world. It's different. But I really been dedicated a lot. I do swimming. I do a lot of bag work, pads. I really work and upgrade my boxing. And I think it's gonna be great for MMA. I think it's gonna be better. My MMA when I come back. And I'm really excited. It's a dream coming true. And I get ready for back to Brazil and do an amazing show for my fans.
Yeah, what challenges did you face in this training camp? Being that you have to focus specifically on boxing only, was it easier for you?
Everything. Sometimes get frustrated. Sometimes you'll be happy. It's every day like it's no all the happy day. But it's the camp. When you do MMA, it's the same thing. So you just have to be humble and challenge yourself and be open for learning. It's a learning every day.
What do you want to do in this fight here with Simone Silva? What do you want to accomplish with this boxing fight?
I want to do a great fight for my fans. I want to box her. It's a boxing fight. I know people don't understand it, but I'm not just to go over there and fight like and do. I want to do box her, do a great fight for the fans. I hope they're happy, and I hope I have open the door for another things in the box.
Yeah, you spent some time in the gym with Mia St. John, who just helped you with the midwork, Clarissa Shields, Sinessa Estrada. Just give me your thoughts of learning from them.
I know a couple of times I just do MMA, but I really did a lot of sparring with girls from the boxing. Like Clarissa Shields, have a lot of names, the girls coming to spar me. And it's very good because I improve my game. Some days I get out happy, some days not, but this is making me challenge. And Mia, is an honor to have her here in the gym. She's a girl, opened the door for the women's boxing too. So nice, it's exciting, I was learning, I was learning for them. Like when they want to know a little bit about the mixed martial arts.
Clarissa Shields fighting this Saturday against Savannah Marshall. She's a big puncher. What do you think about the fight?
I think Clarissa ready. She's excited. She wants this fight. I hope she gets the win. I think she will. It's a big challenge for her. It's a girl she's already fought before, but I know she's ready.
Is Clarissa a smart fighter from the sparring that you've done? How would you perceive her as a fighter?
Clarissa's have a lot of experience, a lot of fights, and she's fast. I think it's going to be a great fight.
Yeah, I got to ask you about the fight that was just announced this morning. Jake Paul versus the legend,
Yes.
Anderson Spider Silva. What do you think of Spider's chances against Jake Paul?
Anderson Silva is big name, just MMA. He's doing great in boxing. He's have a lot of experience, and I think he's gonna do great. I think he's gonna do great. I know people say, okay, but his age, but he's have a lot of experience, and I think it's gonna be a great fight. And I don't think it's gonna be easy for Jake. I think it's gonna be a great fight.
When you see Jake's transition into boxing and now yours, how is it comparable at all? Is it you going into boxing now and him leaving YouTube for boxing? Is it comparable at all?
The one of the things then I was into the sports, Jake and the Logan Paul, and then really like and enjoy boxing, and he's doing great. The couple fights he's doing, you guys see the fights, he's doing great. He's really trained really hard, I think, and I did one video with him. He's not just the guy tell anything, he's really work, he's hustle. So for sure he's going to be ready for the fights. He's doing great for the sport. He's really talk about payday for the fighters. I think he's doing a lot of different in the MMA world.
Yeah, he always calls out Dana White on that. Do you think that's good for you guys as a pro, for you guys to be able to fix the fighters pay in MMA?
I think you have to come somebody from outside for a step up for us. It's just a thing for him. It's nothing against Dana White, but you really need to work about the paydays for the fighters. Really, you need to think about the future. And I think the fighters have to think about the future. I know when you talk to all the fighters, then stop fighting, they're gonna tell you for the youngs.
Yeah. Jake looks like he's a pretty big puncher. What do you think about his technique, and as a fighter, how is he developing?
Who?
Jake Paul. How is he developing as a fighter? He seems to be like a pretty big puncher.
I believe he is really hungry. And say hungry is really training. He's really prepared, and it'll be a great fight.
What do you tell Anderson Silva heading into that fight? Any advice? I know he's your countryman. I know he's your idol. What do you tell him?
Anderson, I wish the best for you. You did amazing for the sports, for the MMA. And I wish you're doing the best. You're doing great. Your boxing, the skills of the MMA is very good, and I hope you do your best.
Last thing this Saturday, Kazmat Chimaev and Nate Diaz are fighting. What do you think of the matchup?
I'm gonna be with Nate Diaz. I believe everybody talking, maybe not, but he's really a good cardio. He's have good jiu-jitsu, and I think it's gonna be dangerous in the fight.
Yeah, cool. Thank you, Chris, and good luck September 25th. Thank you.